The Philippines is visited by about 20 typhoons per year, with an average of 5 having the potential to become destructive. This does not include the threats of earthquakes, droughts, landslides, and man-made disasters resulting to the disruption of a growing economy, loss of countless properties and livelihood, and significant loss of lives. About 720,000 Filipinos are displaced each year, with over 168 billion pesos worth of damages to agriculture and infrastructure recorded in recent years. Filipinos living in poverty and those living in disaster-prone communities suffer the most during calamities. In other words, disasters create a big impact on the average Filipino, but it doesn't have to be this way. What if an average Filipino is ready, equipped, and able to take on an active role in building disaster-resilient communities?
The building before our boarding house collapsed. So we were under the rubble. 3 days, 3 long days, no water, no food, nothing at all. So every time that there's aftershock, lumalalim kami. So looking back, nakikita ko na I could be one of those dead bodies, of the 1,600 people who vanished on that day of June. But God gave me a second chance. So I promised myself then that if I will survive that disaster, I will dedicate my life, the next of my life, to giving back. So CHEERS is an acronym for Community Health Education Emergency Rescue Services. So we are now teaching from basic life support up to advanced cardiovascular life support up to the EMT level. We are teaching basic occupational safety and health up to the safety officer, food safety, up to the level of certification. We should be self-sufficient. We should not be a liability to the government. Huwag tayong umasa na tipong, nasan sila? Bakit hindi tayo tinutulungan? Gutom na tayo. There should be self-resiliency. Kaya nga, disaster resilience should begin with me, should begin with you or everybody, because that is the way of life.
Ako si Tondo Tikboy Mendoza, presidente ako ng Blue Eagle Fire Volunteer Group. Siguro po 16 o 17 years old ako. Dito po sa aming barangay nagkaroon ng malaking sunog. Hindi po kagad naapula ng ating mga government firefighters dahil medyo may kakulangan po tayo sa mga bumbero. Kaya nagmungkahi po ako sa aming barangay na mag-project kami ng maliit na bumbero. Nakapag-responde na po kami sa pati ng probinsya ng Cavite, probinsya ng Laguna, probinsya ng Bulacan, probinsya ng Pampanga. 3 consecutive years, kami po ang number 1 sa fire operations. Sa liit po ng aming fire truck, sa kakulangan namin ng equipment, sa kakulangan namin ng mga financial assistance, nakapag number 1 pa kami ng 3 sunod na taon. Basta't po humingi sa amin ng assistance, we are always ready.
Like Sandy and Mang Tikboy, Filipinos should be more informed and ready more than ever. It may be a long way to go, but every step towards disaster preparedness is a win for every Filipino. Disaster resilience requires the proactive cooperation of each and every one in the community. Disaster resilience should begin with you and me.